Russian propaganda is a powerful weapon of turning Russians into zombies. With its help, the aggressor country tries to justify all of its war crimes, at least for its own citizens. But the world knows the truth. The latest serious crime of the Russians against Ukraine is the shelling of an orphanage and a maternity hospital in Mariupol. 3 people died, including a little girl, with 17 more injured. This is an unprecedented act of aggression that cannot be justified. But Russian propaganda succeeded in this. On a talk show, they said that there were no patients or doctors in the building, but a military base instead. 4 hours before the airstrike on Mariupol, the statement on the military base in the maternity hospital was voiced by the Secretary of the Russian Foreign Ministry Zakharova.
The Ukrainian nationalists in the city of Mariupol kicked out patients and doctors from the maternity hospital and turned it into a military unit with gun positions.
Another justification for terrorism from the Russians is the information that Ukrainians are shelling the green corridors themselves. Russia once again says that Ukraine is bombing and killing itself. Why? The occupiers have no explanation. Ukraine is developing biological weapons under the leadership of the Pentagon. Russian propaganda began to tell this fairy tale even before its attack on Ukraine. At first, it was difficult to understand why disperse this fake news. However, intelligence has learned that Russia may use chemical weapons against Ukrainians, and it became clear that the propaganda used fake information about chemical laboratories in Ukraine to cover this up. No Hollywood movie has seen such battles. Russian propaganda invents fantastic feats for its own military in Ukraine. Thus, according to the propagandists, the occupant Vladimir Aleksa, with his unit, was encircled and outnumbered by the opponents. In fact, while being surrounded, he was able not only to destroy all of the enemies, but also to shoot down 9 planes and 5 drones.
Russia attacks not only physically. It has been waging an information war against the world and peace for a long time.
Зона свободной торговли с Европой – это прямая сдача страны, ее разорение.
В подгузниках 44 человека, небритых, пьяных, с теми же самыми шевронами.
Every day, millions of people listen to and read the outright lies of Russian journalists about Nazis in Ukraine, bloodthirsty Europe, and envious America.
Самый неэффективный альянс, который можно себе только представить.
Putin's propagandists stage fake news stories, defacing the main rule of journalism – honesty.
Это первая из нашей страны колонна с гуманитарной помощью мирному населению Украины.
Ребята, кому-то надо, пожрать от оккупантов.
Since the beginning of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the amount of Russian propaganda has grown to 90% worldwide. The aim of Kremlin mouthpieces is to spread panic, justify the war, and undermine the world's attitude to Ukraine.
Могут погибнуть мирные люди.
Сейчас в Херсонской области ряд населенных пунктов перешел под контроль очень вежливых людей.
The worst thing is that while the whole civilized world refuses to cooperate with Russia, Russian media are still broadcasting in Europe. The world must know the truth. It has only one interpretation. And Russian TV channels show the opposite.
Особый интерес вызвала детальная информация о реализации США на территории Украины проекта по изучению переноса патогенов дикими птицами.
Turn off Russian propaganda. Say no to fakes and war.